So let's just, maybe before we start, the production consists roughly of 3 areas.
Okay.
There's what we call the powder plant in the beginning, where we get the raw material, grind it, get it to the right size. Then there's the second part is the graphitization, where we graphitize the material. And the third part is again the powder plant part, where we tweak the material as per final requirements. For example, we do pitch coating to increase certain properties.
Okay. And all the step is in serial, going up, on one line. Okay. But it's a batch-wise process, or?
Yes. 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 Yeah.
So this is step number 1 of the powder plant. We have the raw material coming in here, cold. We can receive it in big bags or bulk or whatever. And the most important is that we are weighing it and registering, because of traceability is very important. So this is the raw material handling, that we are bringing the coke at the top into that container. You can see it over there. Yeah. And then we are taking it through a metallic separator to try to get all the metallic particles out.
So it's grinded very finely and then take it out?
And now we are first doing just take everything through the magnetic separator. Even before the crushing. Okay. And then we are crushing it down to 4 millimeter. Okay. And then we have another step with a magnetic separator again.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we are bringing the material over to the next step over there, where we are drying the material. After the dryer, we are transporting the material in hard pipe over to the next section, and that's the milling and shaping. So the input material is 4 millimeter. And then we have a rotating mill continuously crushing down the material. After that, we are going through the shaper mill to shape the particle. And then you have a size distribution from 10 to 14 micron. And that's quite important for the feature of the cell. So this is a very important step for the quality of the material that we deliver to our customers, of course. Okay, so the next step is agglomeration. And as Burkhard said, we have pitch as one of the raw material. So here we are adding pitch to the milled coke. And then we are putting that into a mixer, so it's a good homogeneous blend. And then we are putting that also into a hot mixer, increasing temperature, so the agglomeration process is starting. And then we are cooling it down, lump breakers, and we have a calcining process. And then the lump breakers before we also put the material down to IBC. And all the way we have the traceability is very important. So on the IBC we have RFID tags, so we always know where the different batches are. Yeah. So that's the agglomeration part there. Yeah. Our industrial pilot, as Burkhard mentioned, has the same size as you can see here. Now we have a graphite. So now this section behind me here is the pitch coating area. So then we are also introducing a pitch. We are bringing the graphite at the top, and again the pitch, and the same procedure as in the agglomeration. We are mixing it together as a good homogeneous blend. And then we are transporting it over, and we are filling it into small saggers. And small saggers are small boxes. And we are adding the material into that saggers, and then into this pusher furnace, bringing the temperature up. And it goes through all the way, as you can see, and out in the other end, and then emptying it another time into the IBC, and then the empty saggers are going around again for the next batch. We are doing this because we are creating a layer around the particle, so we can have a high-speed charging. So,
fast charge, yeah.
Yeah, fast charge, thank you. So we are increasing that towards today's technology between 25 to 30%. Then we have the last step, that's the finished product handling. So then we are bringing the graphite that have been through the pitch coating up here, and it goes down over a sieve and into a metallic separator again. That's the last step for that. And then you're packing it depending on what the customer needs, if they want a big bag or something else. So that's the last step before we send it to our customer.
So we do online measurements all the time. We take samples, as Steinar said, and we analyze them right away. That is just a small lab here. Our main lab, development lab, is in Kristiansand, much bigger. But this is really the operational online quality control.
Welcome to the lab. I'm Alex de Brito, quality manager for Vianode. Be welcome to the quality lab in Herøya. So here is where we test the materials from the incoming inspection to the expedition of the material. We have state-of-the-art instruments, the best in class in the world, to test graphite and graphite raw materials. So this lab is managed by competent engineers, masters in engineering. Here we test particle size distribution, volatiles, ash content, degree of graphitization, different kinds of density depending on the specification of the customers. We have all those instruments the same as we have in our pilot lab in Kristiansand. Several of the instruments are the same as we have with our customers. Some of the instruments were bought according to customer specifications, to be sure that when we test and we deliver to the customers, we are sure that the material meets specification and we produce good materials, good batteries for the electric vehicles.